Hello, and welcome to Hope for Felons podcast, where we discuss felons and everything in between. Your host for this show is Douglas Van Vliet. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon, and thank you for choosing Hope for Felons Incorporated for your reentry needs. Today, we want to take a little look at what we've been doing. I know last month we wasn't able to do a podcast due to sickness, but we are back up and running now. We are still having a little issues because we're switching to another camera, so bear with us. Things will get better, don't worry. We're just trying some new, our new 4K camera, and we're still having a little bit of issues, I think, maybe with the voice. So this month may not be all that great, but bear with us. This month we're in the month of October. We're at the end of October, and we're trying to get as much stuff as done as we possibly can. We just purchased a new laptop, so that way we're able to basically make sure that all of our bills, everything is going to be on the laptop, and that way when IRS decides they want to come and look, that's fine and dandy. So we're trying to get everything over on that, and basically, we don't ask for money, but if you're in the position and can give money, we do appreciate it. We really do, because it's very hard for us to operate sometimes, and it is. It gets very tough because we basically we cater to the whole United States, and so people call within North Carolina, some people call in other states and ask for help, and we try to do just that. We try to give them the help they need. Lately, like I said, we've been under the weather, so we haven't been able to do as much, but now hopefully we are back up and running, and as you can see, we're wearing we're trying to stay warm. We're trying to stay warm because it is tough. So I wanted to let everybody know that we're trying to do as much as we can to help the folks that are needing housing. Housing is a big issue. It's been a big issue for a long time, but it seems like it's getting worse. I know I just had a lady to call me that needed a place to go. I'm not sure. I've got to get back in touch with her and ask her if she does want to go, to a shelter. I don't like to send anyone to a shelter unless they absolutely do not have anywhere to go. And a lot of times, if a person's working, sometimes a shelter is not the best route for a person that's working. But I know that it's hard sometimes, because if you're working, you might not be making enough money to be able to purchase or rent a house, and I understand that. I do. Because I've had several people that was on probation, and they said, look, we will do everything in our power to, try to help you, try to get you what you need. But, just about lost my train of thought. Bear with me, because this COVID really has given me a brain fog, so please deal with me. Hopefully it'll get better soon. I know it's been rough. But anyway, I just wanted to come on and say that, we will try to help you with temporary housing, with your shelter or whatever, especially in the wintertime. You don't need to be out. Nobody needs to be homeless. There's no sense in people being homeless. That's something that I really, really, that annoys me, because there's so many resources around here that we can utilize so that way you are not in a homeless position. Because if you look at today's society, how I was talking about the low wages and everything, a person coming out of prison getting a job, that's great, but does that actually help the whole situation? No, because a lot of times I had a lady that wanted to find like a mobile home or anything, you know. Actually, they wanted to purchase a camper, but she didn't have enough money to actually do it, and it was like $300. And I was like, you need to really, really look and see what you're going to do, because I do understand that when you just get out of prison, your mind is bogged down and you don't know what way to go. And sometimes it's very easy to say, okay, well, this is what I'm going to do, and you try to do it, and that plan will fail. So you have to keep 2 or 3 avenues open just in case the first avenue does not work. Number 1 may not work, plan A might not work, plan B might not work, plan C might not work, but what is your plan D, and will that work? You want to try to put more than one plan together. And I know a lot of these organizations, they do have, some people have funding. We don't have funding. The only thing that, because what we do here at Hope for Felons is we talk with the people, see what their needs are. We reach out to resources that can help the individual, and then we go from there. That's all we're able to do. So we just provide resources, but we don't actually have the funds to distribute so you can get what you need. But we will help you get to that point and make sure that we get the resources for you so that way you can be in the position that you need to be in. So I hope that actually answers your question about what we do here at Hope for Felons. Now, we do have a large resource list, and I tell everybody to look at that resource list that has resources for just about every state and just about every area. But if you call me and you say, Doug, look, I'm not seeing anything for this particular area, do you mind researching and finding me something in that area? Then you know what? I'll be glad to do that. I'll get on the phone. I'll call one of the people in the federal probation that I know. If I can't find anything, they're always good to be able to help me in finding, housing or the resources that I need for different areas. So I hope that, don't dismiss us, by any means. Don't dismiss us, because we will definitely try to help you. But it's been, like I said, it's been rough the last month, and I apologize that we haven't been on like we would like to. But now we're fixing to start a new month. We'll be in November shortly, and I do have some good stuff prepared for y'all in November, so I hope y'all will stay tuned to that. So this is Doug, and I'm not going to be long today. I just wanted to come on and give you a little bit of an update of what we're doing. So until next time, this is Doug, and remember, there's hope for felons.